So another touch of Manitoba.
Manitoba.
What Manitoba? What do we have? We had 2 springs in the last week, and now
Last week, easy.
You know what it's feeling like? It feels like Greenland. It's just covered in
Greenland,
ice.
yeah, covered in ice. Is Greenland the 52nd state? Is that what we're calling it?
I'm guessing it'll be 52nd, and
Will be
then
53rd, I
like
guess.
we're coming in bronze in the taking over of the world.
Well, I mean that's a good thing. If you're going to lose at anything, it should be like being taken over by Donald Trump, right?
But
that's the good thing. Lose.
But it's like first we're going to take something tropical, and then we're going to go frozen, desolate wasteland.
You know how many people live in Greenland?
56,000 people.
It's less than Brandon, dude.
It would be like if Brandon decided that they were going to have a continent, and oh look, Pebbles is on. Hey,
that was quick.
It was quick. Let's. Oh look. Okay, that looks.
Hey,
cool.
Hey, that's good. That's good.
Look at us.
You're right there,
and you're down below. We were talking about. You came up in conversation, took the kids out for supper. Because Mama's still away for a couple days, so kids. Yeah, she comes back on Sunday.
Holy jeez, that's pretty
I know,
good.
Right? So I said, "Okay, kids, wherever you want to go, because I mean, she's got the gluten thing, and it's like I don't care where you want to eat. Let's go grab some." It ended up being Montana's, which I had the Fat Kid combo, which is the plate of many meats.
Yep.
And then I had to finish, but the kids didn't finish, so that was
a lot of meat. So you got the little bit of the meat shock.
I had the meat shock, a bit of meat sweats, a little bit of shock, but that's fine. I feel okay. But no, we were there, and you came up, and I forget what
at Montana's of all things.
Hang on, it'll make sense in a second.
Okay.
So I'm looking out the window. I'm like, because I see a blue Civic pull into the parking lot. I'm like, is that John? They're like, what are you looking at? I go, I think it's Jay. He goes, is he coming in here? I go, no, I think he went into Edo, Japan. I go, that would make sense. Cage goes, wait a minute. Like, he asked, he goes, is he Chinese? I go, yeah, he is. But he goes, so his name is Jayon? I go, it's J-A.
Yeah.
Space O-N. He goes,
right.
Like a username? I go,
yes.
Your name is like a username.
100%. It's like I'm a hacker name, really. You know what you should do is whenever the kids are like, is he really Chinese? Just go, yeah.
No. He thinks he identifies as Chinese.
He identifies as Chinese.
That's as good as being Chinese.
Yeah. So his pronouns are Ching Chong, right? So
see, you can say that. I can't say that.
I wouldn't care. Like that's what I really like about like the older generation is just like it's nobody care because it's like, look, I know you don't doing it out of some sort of like hatred towards my whole race or something. It's just like, no, sometimes being racist or sexist is a little funny.
Well, remember when you'd watch those movies and you see the Polar Bear, where you'd you see these guys in like Jersey, like the Irish and they're what was like a Mick? They'd have these names for these guys, and they didn't care. That's just what they did,
right? So I was watching.
It wasn't Tokyo Smoke.
Yeah, well, that's true. There's no way. So there was remember that classic movie? What's the greatest movie of all time? Western.
The greatest movie. Okay. The greatest Western.
Okay, modern Western, I should say, not spaghetti Western.
I would say Tombstone.
There you go.
Or you're going like Young Guns?
No. Well, that was older.
Or Blazing Saddles.
Our audience will. Oh, we're gonna go there. No, like definitely Tombstone, right?
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Right. Absolutely. And like, so I was watching some clips yesterday just for fun because it's nice to, really see Val Kilmer just working his magic in that one.
It's nice.
Right?
It's nice to doom scroll like a 12-year-old. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's fantastic. It's great. But they call him. They had different names for all these people, even down to the diseases. Okay, like if you had tuberculosis, like Doc Holliday, they called him Lunger.
A Lunger,
right?
Yeah. And you know what the funny thing is? It's one of the most misquoted movies of all time.
Is it?
What is Val Kilmer's big quote that everybody knows? Guys, does anybody know what he says to?
I know that one.
What does he say?
I'm your Huckleberry.
That's not correct. He
But
says,
it is correct.
no, it's not. I'll be your hucklebearer.
That's not
A
what he
huckle-
says. Did you
It
read
is.
his book? Did you read his book?
No, why would I read his book?
Look, he wrote his autobiography, and it's like it's called "I'll Be Your Huckleberry."
But yeah, that's the quote that people get wrong. But the hucklebearer is a pallbearer.
Yeah, the person, pallbearer. Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess we're both maybe right
Kind
and
of
maybe
right.
wrong, but I
See,
remember
like-
hearing that it was wrong. Are you
like the
ChatGPTing whether I'm wrong?
Yeah. I'll
What
be
is
your
a huckleberry?
huckleberry is actually a slang phrase, right? It was actually done and is a common 19th century expression. So it was something they said. And the slang phrase means I'm the right person for the job or I'm your man. So
Okay,
they're both kind of right too, because I've also seen that one where it means, it's a popular urban legend claiming hucklebearer is a pallbearer. But this was debunked by Val Kilmer and historians who confirmed that he used it to mean I'm your man.
Okay, and I thought it meant I was going to carry your casket.
There's no way Doc Holliday would ever say something like that. I'll carry your casket. He wouldn't carry shit.
He was a doctor, and he was a
No,
bit of a smartass.
dentist. He was a dentist.
Still a doctor.
That's
Domingo
not
is a
really a doctor, though, right?
Oh, Domingo, if Domingo was watching right now, he'd be like, it says doctor
Hold
on my
here.
card, though. Dr. Tooth.
Yeah, it's what's like
Unforgiven.
But there was like Jerry Seinfeld, like he had this friend who was Bryan Cranston, who was the dentist.
Yeah.
Right. It's not really a doctor. And then he converted to Judaism because he wanted to do the jokes.
Really?
Yes. So he was always using Jewish jokes and it was offending Jerry because he was like, he's not really Jewish.
You can be kind of Jewish.
Yeah.
Jewish-ish.
Jewish.
Jewish-ish. No, I think that we had great movies. Like the reality is we had some of the best. And even though Young Guns wouldn't be considered to be great Westerns, they were great when we were there.
Oh, Young Guns is a great movie though. Did you know that Bon Jovi was in the first Young Guns?
Second. He died. He had he was in Young Guns too. He takes a bullet to the chest, falls back into the pit with all the prisoners.
Okay. Well,
I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd, man.
I didn't know that until a little while ago. I was like, oh, that's great. So.
Yeah, because he did Blaze of Glory, which is the soundtrack, and that was for Young Guns too.
That's right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Young Guns 2. Which one would you say was better? First or second?
The first one was, it's sort of like when the Avengers came out.
Yeah.
All this team, like, because these were all the.
So hold on. Was Young Guns the first Avengers?
No.
Was it the
What
first Avenger movie, right?
Yeah. Well, it should have been.
Right?
But here's the thing: you had an ensemble cast of the hottest actors of its time, right?
Yeah,
like the biggest names, and that's kind of what the Avengers gave us. And then as we watched, okay, Iron Man was amazing. Iron Man 2 was trash.
Yeah, it wasn't good. And Iron Man 3 was even worse.
Right? Was it good? Yeah, it was good. Young Guns 2 was good.
Yep.
But the original is always the best. Like, tell me one sequel that's better than the original. In chat,
Star Wars.
Give me a sequel. Sorry,
Empire Strikes Back.
Oh, you would go there. That's right? The thing is, that's almost that's a given. You know what I thought of? We both have those Star Wars Stormtrooper crafts or the decanters.
Yep.
You know what would be a brilliant thing? Or did I tell you this when you were here?
No.
If they would have made one of those where the actual spout, when you poured it, it would just miss the glass.
Miss the glass. Yeah.
I'm going to work on that.
That'd be great. Yeah, that'd be good.
That'll be my the benefit that I would give society is that I would invent a bottle that doesn't pour in your glass properly, and it would be wonderful.
Oh, I was gonna send you. Maybe I did send it to you. I can't remember. It was a wine decanter, right? So the wine decanter, and it had a couple balls underneath of it, so it looked like you had to cradle the balls and pour it into the glass.
I mean, that's not unusual. I mean, if we were to, that's
Did you say Bridget Jones? Is that what you meant?
Excluding Star Wars, Bridget Jones. Sadly, I've seen one of them. I don't know if it was the first one or the second.
I can honestly say I can't. Terminator 2, arguably. Aliens. Aliens
is actually the best movie of its type.
Right.
What kind of drugs was the guy on that designed the aliens? Like his art was
Oh, like,
insane.
oh, Geiger, like, or Geiger? No, it's Giger. No,
Giger.
Geiger. One's a
Sure.
counter and one's an artist.
Right. I have a Geiger counter.
Okay, so it's
No.
Giger. Or
Is
do you have
Giger,
the
is that
Giger
the
counter?
radiation thing? Is it a
One of them.
radiation thing?
Yeah.
I own one because I have a client who he used to work in a nuclear facility. Like,
Yeah.
he believes that lots of shit's going on, and I
Lots of
have
shit is going on.
I have a Geiger counter and a
Yeah.
gamma radiation tester. He goes, if that needle ever moves, you're already dead. I'm like, why have this?
Yeah, it's not helping me at all. Just
No,
so I can
okay.
be like, oh, pour a
So
drink
chat's going up here. We got
Hmm.
so Megan was entertaining. I liked it. Hey, Bernice.
Hey.
Rom-coms. Oh, what was
I
you know
miss
what
rom-coms. I miss rom-coms.
You know-
I never thought I would say those words, but seriously, you need something that's kind of lighthearted that isn't like, it's not Avengers, it's not Avatar, it's not something like that. Sometimes he's just like, first dates. So if you take somebody on a first date, you could go to a rom-com and just laugh it off, right?
What's your favorite rom-com? I have one that I love this movie so much, and it's actually one of my favorite Christmas movies of all time too.
There's one that I really like because my girls love it. Actually, it's Fool's Gold with Matthew McConaughey.
See, Matthew McConaughey has to come back out of retirement, so we get some rom-coms back.
The problem is he's a little bit old too.
Okay, hang on, ladies in the audience. Matthew McConaughey, yay or nay? Would you like to see him in another rom-com? I'd like to see him. All right. I think
Everybody wants to see him take his shirt off.
Yeah.
Except because you're like, damn, he's in good shape.
Except in Dallas.
Oh, yeah,
he had like
that
8
wasn't
pounds
good.
on it.
That wasn't
But
good.
You've read Green Lights.
AIDS will do that. I have read Green Lights. Yeah, it's actually I went into that book really not expecting a lot. I did the audiobook.
I did too.
So the audiobook adds so much to it.
Right? Yeah, I could listen to McConaughey. He could read me the telephone book and I'd listen to it.
Yeah, just give me a recipe and just how about you start going through Encyclopedia Britannica and just start talking with A.
If somebody could narrate your life, who would you want to do? If you had an autobiography, who would you want reading it?
Well, I mean, that's kind of obvious, isn't it?
And you can't say Morgan Freeman.
Jackie Chan.
Same here.
Yeah.
Same here. I would say if I could.
No, Jason Statham.
Oh,
right. Jason Statham would be pretty good.
Andrew Dice Clay.
Andrew Dice Clay. Yeah, that'd be pretty
there you
good.
go.
Who's that guy who's like all squinty eyed? Right.
You know
exactly who I mean. Yes,
Gilbert Gottfried.
Absolutely.
If you want to look it up, find it because he actually does the audiobook of 50 Shades of Grey.
Oh, I did see that on the video of
her
doing
point
it.
of view.
Yeah.
So he threw me up against the wall and slipped my. Oh yeah, it's not sexy by any stretch of the imagination, but Harrison Ford.
Someone's gonna get off on it.
Sad. Can you imagine? Like there's somebody out there that wants a piece of Gilbert, which is fine. I mean, whatever.
Like he's got kids, dude. He's got kids. Like
I'm sure he doesn't sound like that normally.
Or who's the boring prof from Ferris Bueller? Bueller. What was his name?
I forget.
Ben Stein. Ben Stein.
Ben Stein. Yeah. No, I think that some of these actors that we had, like Harrison Ford was Harrison Ford, there's a guy who aged well, I think.
Yeah. He's what, 80 something now?
Yeah, he's not young. But I mean, these guys, they were the shit back in the day.
We thought he was old when he did Crystal Skull. We thought like, oh God, he's old. Then he went and did another one. Like 15 years later.
Why is it? And I don't get it. And again, guys and girls, there's a different measure for beauty, right? Or attractiveness. Yeah. And you look at a guy who's 80, you're like, wow, he got old. Yeah. And that's about it. Yeah. Right. But a woman gets to look slightly older than she did last year. And they're like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, age, man, we're not getting any younger. Like this is not getting any better.
Okay, so who's more critical about that? Who's more critical against guys? Is it guys or girls? And who's more critical against women, guys or girls? Because Sean Connery, guarantee like so many girls are like he's the sexiest guy alive. And it's like he's dead. He's
Is
really
he
old.
is he dead? He's not
Sean
dead.
Connery, he's way dead. He's been dead for years.
There's no what?
Yeah, he's been
You
gone
sure?
for quite a while. Yeah, yeah.
I bet you there's still a few
I'm
that live.
serious. So, but do you see Entrapment?
No.
With you haven't seen Entrapment? You know, like so he was,
Yes. I'm like, I bet you they still would. She's like, yes.
so
Sean-
1930 he was born.
Okay, when did he die?
So he died in 2020.
What?
Yeah.
Well, that sucks. I was so looking forward to another movie.
You'll never meet him.
No, not in this life.
He literally lived in a castle.
That is. I would expect that. I would expect that 100%.
Like, you're not surprised. Nobody's really surprised. And they're like, yeah, I can't see him in a condo or something, living on a golf course. Well, maybe on a golf course, but in a castle on the golf course.
Okay, if you had everybody, give me an actor and the least likely place you could see them living, and you can't say mobile home.
Matthew
Although I can see Keanu
McConaughey
Reeves.
can't see him living in.
Surfer van.
You can't see him living in a surfer van?
I could see him living in a surfer van.
Okay, because he does live in a surfer van, or he did for a long time.
Yeah, I know.
That's a
I
great
can see it.
question. Yeah. Okay. Frick, who is Aquaman? Jason Momoa.
Okay.
You ever see the urban assault vehicle he lives in?
He lives in an urban assault vehicle.
Have you seen it?
Shut up.
Have you? Okay.
That works though.
RV. Here's a picture of his RV. Okay, it's a $750,000 RV. Okay,
That's still not a bad deal.
It's not a bad deal. Okay. See if I can share it here. Okay.
Oh, it's an RV. Yeah, I'm waiting for you to hit.
Hold on here. I'm trying to get it to work in here because I want to actually get it to
You know
work.
what? An RV like that, if you could have there's some really nice RVs. And if you live in the climate for it.
Oh, we're getting an ad here. Look at that thing.
Hang on. You still got an ad?
It's done now. You see it?
Okay. Oh, it's
Look
a
at that.
camper. It's a truck topper.
Yeah,
So that's just
it's
that's
a
just a
serious
truck.
one though. It's a $750,000 like truck van. Look at that. It's, like, you can go off roading on that thing, right?
So, did the what do you want to call it? That's what you get from messing around with Lisa Bonet. Is that who he was married to?
He was, yeah. He's got a Super Duty on there, and I think the thing's got to be bulletproof or something.
Well, it's $100,000 truck, so there's that
Yeah.
part. But when you have a remember when guys were classy? Like it was a suit, neatly groomed. You didn't have a beard unless you're a caveman. What is the ladies? What's the prefer? What do you prefer? The Momoas or the who is that British
Daniel
guy?
Craig.
Or Daniel Craig.
Craig.
Or no, who's the guy? Jude Law. So like Jude Law would have that very specific look that you had back in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, where clean cut, always proper. And then you got Momoa, who again, good looking dude, but that's not what Hollywood was wanting, and that's not what models looked like back in the day.
Correct. Yeah.
So guys have gone from this to this to this to not good and bad, but like finally groomed to like screw it, and it's still fine.
Sean Connery was Sean Connery was
Jude Law.
Yeah. Sean Connery was Mr. Universe. Like, he won Mr. Universe. You know, like, that's what? Like, really? Like, nowadays, if we think we think that sort of competition, we think, you know, like massive bodybuilder, you know, like Bumstead and stuff, right? We think these big guys.
But back then it was a natural physique too, right?
Yeah, 100% natural.
So, back then, yeah, he would have been.
Yeah, he would have been natural.
Cillian
Murphy.
Cillian Murphy again has that clean, gentlemanly look. But it's what I'm saying is that guys go through the ebbs and flows of grooming and putting it together, and women, I'm going to say the standard has never had the supermodel to pajamas at Walmart, and that's fine too. Supermodel to pajamas at Walmart type thing. Like it doesn't make sense, because as guys like myself, I couldn't give half a shit if you're wearing makeup. I don't care.
Right.
It doesn't matter.
So what was I saw? There was an argument. I was on Threads because it's really hard to get into an argument on Threads.
You were arguing on Threads?
Yeah, it's really hard, isn't it? Eh? So where is it? I got this nut job really mad at me.
Why do you get people? Why is it that you get people angry at you and you're very calm and collected in your posts, and I talk like a total dick and I get no hate?
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's
I don't say. I probably will
sometimes.
now that I said that, but I mean, I'll just say what I'm saying.
Because sometimes you want to watch the world burn a little bit, I guess, or whatever. But fuck, where was it? There was a discussion on
Okay, so
facial hair.
Okay, facial hair.
Okay, here it is. Here, found it. So this girl goes, when men are like, stop using filters on your photos. Okay, Brad, shave your facial hair first. Show us first, big guy. And so I said, well, technically shaving would be the filter.
Right.
Facial hair is natural.
Right. So
Like-
this person doesn't understand how nature works?
Well, I mean, she's like an OnlyFans star or something like that, I would imagine, right? So typically it's or a bot or something like that, right?
So does she just let the hair flow everywhere?
Everywhere.
I would guess not. And
Dreadlocks.
So I go through my peaks and valleys of beards. Like I've had a big bushy beard before, like this years ago, and I saw a picture of it. And but now that it's gray,
Yeah.
it makes me look older. Does a beard make you look more distinguished, or does it just make you look older? I think I look older.
I either or. I mean, like definitely the amount of gray I've got in my hair makes me look older.
You look wiser.
I guess, I've got to fool somebody at some point in time, right?
You piece of a mystery. I wonder if other styles from the 70s are going to come back.
Here we go.
Hey man, if jeans up your armpits are coming back, lots of things can happen.
Yeah, you never know. Things like fashion trends they're trends. They come and they go. That's just what it is, right?
They're trends, but I mean, going back to the beard thing, like I decided, screw it, I'm going to grow it out. But I mean,
how long
if
can you
I-
grow it?
until you die. Why?
No. How long can you grow it? Like how big of a beard can you get?
It was like that. Like it was a lot of beard.
Seriously.
Oh yeah. But I mean, I'll groom it and shape it because I don't want just that. But I mean, I grow a beard and I think it looks cool.
Yeah.
I don't think my wife I think Kelsey could take it or leave it.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: there's a fine line. I can this or shorter is like perfect.
Yeah.
This, if as long as it's kept, it's okay. If I shave down straight to nothing,
Yeah.
it's let's just say it's not an attractive look for me. I'm guessing.
It's just fair.
I'm guessing, but I look like a thumb with eyes because I have no face. I got nothing. I'm bald. It's
Yeah.
just like that and glasses.
So if you shave it off, you should do the eyebrows too.
Could you fucking imagine?
So remember there was a few months ago when we really shaved it down, right? And came home and my wife was like, "What have you done?"
So she likes the beard.
She likes the beard. Yeah.
She likes the beard. And now, okay, tell you what, when we get closer to the strongman, there's a whole market to it. There are bears competitions. Oh, beer competition, I'm guessing.
I was like, that sounds a little gay.
Yeah, bear. Tell you what,
And I'm not being derogatory. I'm being very factual.
No, you're right. There's a thing called a bear. Like, I guess that'd be what I could be considered. But when we get closer to the strongman, which I'll be putting up, like we're gonna have another kid, we're gonna help out. I would be willing to say if we hit a certain level, like not only to make the kid's dream come true, but I would do something stupid like shave my eyebrows off for a month.
You know what? You should.
Oh God, I'm a
do just
professional.
a beard shaving contest or something like that.
At the strongman?
Yeah. I mean, I won't do it. And my wife will kill me. But she did the strongman last year, though. So
she did, and
you can't call it a strongman. You can call it a strong woman.
It's still called a strongman, but a strongman, it's anybody can be anything these days. It's just I'm sure there was women in strongman.
Not judging, right?
Not judging, but here's the thing: I'm gonna get it rolling again soon, probably in a month. Start talking to them and get another kid that we can help out. Oh,
did I tell you how many views? Because I did a little video of her doing that, and that thing tracked over 19,600 views.
Nice, because
Like,
she's
crazy. Yeah, like that's crazy, right?
But we're and we are going to start early so everybody can train for it. So if anybody wants to do a strongman, hit me up, because this is going to happen again in September. I'm saying it now. We're going to start organizing it now. And the hardest thing is getting people to say, hey, I'm going to try it. And
where is it? Where are you having it?
Same place as ever.
Where's that?
Unless Amber doesn't want to. Anytime Fitness. And I guess unless Amber kicks me off the parking lot. But she's been pretty awesome through the whole thing. So the sooner we get at it, the sooner.
I don't think she can. It's not her parking lot, technically.
Well, we use her bathroom, so we're flushing. No, she's been great. She's been awesome with it. Anyway, let's roll on to what we thought we're
let's talk about meat here.
How dumb has society gotten, and how has this changed? So the food pyramid that we grew up with, which I believe was lobbied by bakeries.
Let's find it. 1990s. Okay. So I'm going to pull it up here, and I'm going to share it. Okay. And we can, okay.
The thing that we all learned in school, this is what we were supposed to eat.
I hit a paywall here. Jeez.
That's okay. It was,
here it is.
They had 6 to 11 servings of bread. 6 to 11 servings of bread.
So, and we wonder why people got diabetes, right?
Well, I think there's a few things that I'm curious. So the base of the pyramid had 6 to 11 servings of bread, pasta, cereal, rice. Translation: start each day with a loaf of bread and see what happens. Then fats and oils were the tiny one on top. Yeah, hang on. Okay.
There we go.
I remember that. That was in every that was everywhere.
Yeah. That's a whole lot of diabetes there. Like they put chopsticks there. Look at that. They got chopsticks right there.
Because that's the only way you can eat rice, apparently.
Yeah, apparently.
You remember a few Canada's guys created with by the unethical experimentation of Indigenous children in residential schools?
Yes. Really? Yes, dude. Absolutely. Brandon was one of the schools where they did that. Yeah, they took key nutrients out of their diet and starved these kids to see what would happen. Well, guess what? Tuberculosis and things.
Yeah, and it's amazing. But how did this? Okay, so if they knew that this didn't work, why the hell would they market it as the way to do it?
So they said it was peer-reviewed science that did it. Now, I remember reading an article, and I've yet to find this article again. Okay, and they were criticized for the current food guide that Canada has. They said, like it's a conflict of interest. How many food industries had an impact on this? And they said, no, it's not conspiracy because we haven't. Technically, if we wanted to have all the food industries in, we should have had alcohol and candy in there, but we didn't. This isn't a big conspiracy. But it was like 30% of the people that were on the board had a vested interest on how the food guide was actually created. So these were people who had financial interest in it.
So, see, I find that here's where I think that the food guide changed. And this is just me not conspiracying it, but
yeah,
when bread was the biggest, and this was back when nobody had celiac, and now 1 out of 2 have it.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's the fact that it's not celiac, that it's what they have destroyed. Remember I sent you the video where like they have destroyed wheat, they've destroyed the grain, they've ultra processed it, bleached it, they use these carcinogens. And
it's accurate. It's really accurate.
Right. So did we destroy the one thing that was actually keeping people full and relatively not healthy, but it was a cheap way to eat. But now that it's causing more harm than good, did they switch it up so people just stop eating the stuff that we've destroyed?
Well, let's look at it this way. Okay, when you make bread, okay, so we put the wheat in, but we crush it, really refined. Okay, so wheat naturally is a little bit of a mild irritant. Okay, so if you think about it, if you eat some seeds, the whole point of the seeds is to proliferate the species. It's not to be digested. So there is a little bit of an inflammatory response. So an animal eats it, gets about a couple kilometers away, poops it out from irritated stomach, and the seeds proliferate. Okay. Right. But then you crush it, you powderize it down. Okay. So now you're getting instantized, very high acting, very quick reacting, like different proteins that can affect the gut system. Okay.
Right.
Which is scary. That's really scary. But then we go and we take it to turn it into bread. And how do we do it? Fast acting yeast. Okay.
Right.
So funguses and everything like that are like a moral enemy to like mitochondria in the body. They don't like each other, so they kill each other off, and there's big issues. So if you put a fast-acting yeast into your gut system, it's going to affect the probiotic system very quickly because it grows so quick. Okay.
So should we be eating grain at all?
So here's this is individual, but this is my wife's. My wife is actually a really good example. Okay. Years ago, she made like biscuits, used flour, made biscuits, ate them. And in the middle of the night, she woke up, stomach ache and everything. And the pain was so bad, she literally passed out in the washroom, collapsed in the bathroom from the pain.
Really? Oh, sorry. I was trying to show that, but I can't.
So I literally had to pull her back to like get her into bed and wait for her to regain consciousness from the pain. And so she swore off bread. But she started using, making a sourdough from scratch, and she doesn't have the same problems. Made a big difference on her gut.
Well, sourdough. Here's the interesting. Kelsey's pretty sensitive to AC. I want to try and click on that, but it's not letting me do it.
I'll get it here. So
you're gonna type that in, aren't you?
Yeah, okay. It's a peer-reviewed journal. It's a journal from February 19th, 2014 from Pediatric Child Health. It's a peer-reviewed journal. It's actually one that isn't really, it's not a bad journal either. So there's
Wait a minute, you recognize that? You saw that from that?
I opened it.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I was like,
I'm good. I'm really good, right? So it is really true. Like a lot of these things, like the doctors really did break things like their Hippocratic oath, they could do no harm and everything because it was experimental. You know, like you could like it is a massive violation on trust and like human rights. So it was pretty atrocious, honestly. So it's a shame on the medical system for doing this sort of thing back in the day, right?
Isn't it amazing that even today people sign up and get paid to be part of these?
Oh yeah, dude. Like there's certain amounts of pharmaceutical experimentation that can be done in Canada, but there's certain things that can't because of ethics violations and such. You just legally can't do it, but you can over in like Africa if you pay a little extra money.
To who?
Whoever's in charge, warlords, you know, whoever's in charge, whoever needs the money. I mean, you can look at like down the States back in the day, they had the Tuskegee experimentation. I don't know if you ever heard about that one.
I went down the rabbit hole of the Stranger Things thing.
Okay.
And that was MK Ultra.
I mean, that's one thing. You look at Tuskegee. Okay. Much worse. Oh, dude. You know, like literally they infected Black populations of poor neighborhoods with syphilis and tracked them over generations to see what would happen while there was a cure available that can limit the damage that these populations were getting.
Why would they want to do that?
To see what happens.
But what's the win? People die, and that's
see what happens. It's some science, you know. It's
science.
It's the same thing that the Nazis did during the Second World War, and what the Japanese did in the Second World War too, with human experimentation. Whether it's hypothermic exposure to people to see how long they would live, or cutting off different limbs and reattaching them to different people to see if you can get them to work the right way. There's horrible things,
If you could have a body part replaced, what would it be?
I mean, I've got something.
You could switch a part of you.
There's a part of me that's just way too big. It's just, way too big. It needs to be switched. Absolutely.
Yeah, my nose.
Yeah, I was saying my nose because my nose is very non-Asian.
Again, mine. Again, this bothers me because I'm 49 years old, and it wasn't until last year where I realized that it's crooked.
Well, break it the other way.
It's been hit a few times. Let's just say that.
So hold on. Here, go back on topic. I'm going to switch you over to the updated Canadian food guide. Okay.
Okay. Here we go. So this is where I look at common sense taking place. This makes sense.
Yes.
So if we were originally hunter-gatherers,
yeah,
this makes sense because we were not farmers. we were
Well,
hunter gatherers.
hold on here. Like, we're going to assume that broccoli was naturally formed.
Okay, let's just say plants, greens, vegetables. You can find this stuff. Although the carrot itself comes from a very toxic plant.
Yeah,
Like we made the carrot.
we've talked about this too, about how people should be eating, and we didn't get a lot of free range spinach going on,
No,
right?
no.
But that's why we were talking about the whole eat like a bear concept, right?
Eat like a bear. And here's what I used to tell people when I was training people: dairy is something that we are not designed to consume. And after we're nursed, we're not supposed to. There's nothing natural about drinking milk. Nothing.
Well, especially cow's milk. So
yeah. And here's the funny thing: if you said I was if someone were to say, "Hey, here we go. You gonna open that there, Jayon, hacker man? Because you seem to know how to do this." So Jayon,
I don't want to be opening peer review journals anymore. Thank you. So
it's a healthy. Oh, okay. So here's the thing: dairy itself, like if you said that you were drinking dog milk, people would look at you cricket weird, right?
absolutely.
But we're eating cow's milk, and apparently that's okay.
Yep. Well, I mean, if you went around telling people to drink humans' milk, they'd look even weirder, right?
Did you not see that there's an ice cream? There's actually breast milk ice cream. That's a thing.
But that's worse, dude. That's even worse. I did see that article, and it isn't actually breast milk ice cream. It's breast milk flavored ice cream.
Why would you?
So they had test subjects going, not quite there yet, right?
Why would you want that? As I don't remember what it tastes like, because I was like,
hey, not judging.
Dairy bought its way into the country's food guide. That makes 100. Oh, and
it did.
Curtis works in the industry.
Big 100%. Dairy. Yeah.
We also eat
bee
vomit.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: bee vomit itself is very good for you, though. Like honey
it is very good. Yeah, there's a lot of benefits behind it, actually, too. Yeah, huge benefits behind honey.
Like I wouldn't eat dog vomit, but I'll eat bee vomit. It's probably the only vomit that I would eat.
Yeah.
Like spread it on your toast.
Well, it's because it tastes better than what the second time it tastes better. The first time it doesn't taste so good, right? So pollen isn't so tasty, right?
No, but whatever they do, and they barf it up, and we'll
eat it by extra for it. So
yeah, I'll put that into my smoothies. Why not? It's good.
Yeah, but I mean, like when it comes down to the food that we eat, like we've talked about that so many times because like everyone's like, you eat more spinach, and like here's kind of the thing that a lot of people don't really think about: spinach is rich in oxalates, okay, which binds to minerals like calcium and iron and things, and it's a big contributor to kidney stones.
Well, it worked for Popeye, and you got to wonder again. Did
Popeye was made to sell spinach though?
Yeah, nobody liked
canned spinach. You get nobody
ever had canned spinach. It's the most
ain't good.
You would ever like if I chewed up spinach and spit it on a plate, and then there you go. That's what canned spinach is like.
Well, it's not quite. It's not quite honey. It's
dandelion tea would be good.
Like there used to be a time that dandelions were was something people ate normally. That was very normal for people to eat dandelions. And if you really look at a lot of the foods that have been kind of pushed away as not okay to eat, it's remarkable how many there are, right?
Well, here's the thing: we convinced her, we turned it into a weed, and it was a very harvestable crop.
Yeah. Oh God,
but like way on.
Look at a few other ones. Like I read an article about you shouldn't hunt for food. You shouldn't eat wild meat.
Why?
Because you have a higher chance of getting prion disease.
I like that. What is it?
And it's like, well, you cook it, so you're okay. Like a prion is a mismatched, misformed protein, which causes things like Jacob Crutchfield, like mad cow disease. Right. And that's what the cause is.
But wouldn't that just be saying that if it's not inspected, like you're telling me that only meat that's inspected is okay?
That's kind of what they're saying. Yes.
Okay. Show me a hunter that gets his meat inspected.
Right. There is.
Show me a hunter who.
That's why they say don't. That's why they say don't get it. Don't eat it anymore. It's not good.
Okay, what if I bought it straight from the farm onto my plate? Is that
Right.
bad for me? Although the same meat's going to the guy who's inspecting it. If I
Is it being
bought half a
inspected?
cow from a
Right.
farm,
No,
no,
no, it has to be food inspected to be safe for human consumption, right?
really. Can someone inspect a chicken nugget and tell me what the hell is in there that's good for me?
Not a lot of chicken, but it is a certain amount of like I like personally I think it's a little bit of government overreach when it comes to a lot of things. Like, do you go out and harvest wild mushrooms?
When I was a kid, we used to go picking morels.
Okay, yes, yeah,
Morels are very good,
very
and
nutritious, yeah.
but it's one of those mushrooms that if you find them, you don't tell
Yeah.
anybody where they are because they're
Because
like
they're gonna
gold.
go mental. They're like they're worth so much. But
Are
like
they?
like mushrooms are an incredibly like they're pricey. They're worth it, right? Like they're so nutritionally viable.
And it's a fungus. I mean, you can grow
Yeah.
mushrooms. You can
Yeah.
grow them. A
Yeah.
morel, on the other hand, is very wild and it only grows
Yeah.
in certain. There was a boulevard. I grew up in Dauphin, and there was a boulevard that connected the road that went out of Dauphin to the highway that went to Sifton. And
Right.
on that boulevard, morels grew, and we used to go there and pick them.
Okay.
There was no rhyme
But
or reason
most
for it.
people most people would never pick a mushroom because we're told not to eat them, right?
Why?
Because they're dangerous. They could be poisonous. You don't know, right?
But they
But what
might
if you
not be.
do know? What if you do know? It's okay, right? But we're
Can
really
you
trained to be eating the factory farmed food and the safe stuff from a superstore, right?
We are trained to be lazy, and
Yeah,
that's why a pizza pop suddenly became okay.
yeah. If you go to a
Tell me
school, like, could you like? So years ago, we were big into keto. Okay,
Mhm.
so we did keto for a long time, and then if you really start thinking about it, fiddleheads are
Fiddleheads.
amazing, amazing.
Yeah.
If you really start thinking about it, most of the keto foods are not really permitted in schools, right? The law schools don't allow eggs, don't allow chocolate, don't allow nuts, right? Don't
Mhm.
allow fish, right? So, like,
Rewind
what
a
is
bit.
there?
Did you say chocolate's keto?
It can be, yeah.
As long as there's no
Added the milk
morels.
chocolate. You don't get the milk chocolate if you just have if you don't link transfers. Okay.
I don't even know what that is. Is that a mushroom?
I don't know either. No, I don't know. I don't know.
Look it up.
Some
But I think
mushrooms
that
are more fun than others. I'll say that though.
there we go. And the thing is, they convince us that we shouldn't eat this, yet they say it's okay to eat a Lunchable or to eat, like, I'll only buy luncheon meat from a butcher because I know it's just spices and meat,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
They made it there. There are things that we have convinced ourselves are okay, and we've gotten to the point where people are doing frozen meals, frozen food, where heat and serve. Where here's the thing: it takes you moderately less time to thaw out to take a frozen lasagna or to make
Yeah.
lasagna. It's about the same amount of time.
Yeah. So here's a horror story. When my wife worked in care homes, it was Thanksgiving. Okay.
Mm.
So she was working that day, and when she came home, she said, they don't even roast." That's better.
Morels are like
I was like, link transfer. You're getting way. I don't.
two
get it.
different texts going on at
yeah.
once, I'm guessing.
So she came back and she said they don't even cook a turkey at the care home that she was working at. They
Why?
use like tubes of processed turkey meat.
Oh, the rolled turkey.
Slices, right? The rolled turkey. And I was like, why? It takes no time to throw, like, it would, in some ways, would be easier to roast a turkey. And it was like, well, they don't have the staff that are qualified to cook it. I'm like,
Because
God,
because it's raw meat.
too much of a risk.
Is this what happened?
Oh,
Did we become scared of nature at some point in time?
We became so overregulated in the wrong things.
No shit.
Let's regulate the hell out of food, but you go do your meth. It's okay.
Yeah, we'll give you some.
Fine, all right.
You're coming down, we'll give you a little bit extra, but
right?
heaven forbid if somebody that doesn't have the proper gloves handles a turkey on
Right?
Thanksgiving. Like, are you
It's like,
kidding me?
Fuck, are you? God damn it! Like, just these things are just so backwardsly crazy, especially when it comes to our food source. I mean, like, you don't want to eat. You don't want to go hunting because it's dangerous. You might get sick, and you get all these people getting sick from the spinach that has E. coli.
Okay, hang on. Hand up in the class. I might get sick from wild game. I might.
Yeah.
Now I'm 49. I've never gotten sick from wild game ever.
Yeah,
Okay?
right.
I might.
How many generations of people haven't?
Hang on, but if I was eating wild game my whole life up to
Yeah.
this point, and I've had no ill effects,
Right.
none. Now I might have something, but I don't think I do.
Right.
However, if I was eating McDonald's for 49 years or drinking
Yeah.
Pepsi for 49 years,
Yeah.
guaranteed.
Oh,
There's a
you
problem.
got some diabetes.
And that shit's on the market. Now,
Yeah.
if I was in control of anything, which I'm not, because I'm just some dipshit that, works, talks, and does stuff like this. But if I could make something insanely expensive, and take that money and put it towards making real food cheaper,
Yeah.
I would make a bottle of Coke or Pepsi $20 a liter.
Yeah. There you go.
See how much you're going to drink.
Did you ever have Pepsi or Coke when they went back and made it out of cane sugar?
You know what? I wanted to, but I don't do the sugar, so I just wouldn't get myself to do it.
You should try it sometime, okay? Because like a couple of years ago, we got like just the old-fashioned bottles of Coke,
right.
right?
Back when
When they
that was a
come out.
serving for a human.
Right, that was serving, and it was cane sugar, and I was like, "Oh, this would be great." And I started drinking, and I got about half done. I was like, "Oh, I'm done," because like the cane sugar, the sucrose
Yeah.
is satiating, but the high fructose corn syrup isn't as satiating. It doesn't fill you up as much.
Which is why a liter of cola would have lasted a family of 4 for quite some time, because you'd have
Right.
a little glass of it, and that was enough.
And that was a treat. It was a treat. Like when we were getting Fanta across the border before it came up to Canada, it's
Yeah.
all high fructose corn syrup. And I remember getting like a case of it, and it cracked one open. I just chugged it down. I was like, "Oh, I need another one." I cracked another one, drank it down. I was like, "Oh, I need another one," and grabbed for another one. I was
Really?
like, what is going on here? I
It
would never drink that much pop.
So
one
if
go.
I was gonna drink a pop, then yeah, the cane sugar one would be enough, and you'd
One would
stop
be
drinking
enough.
that shit.
Absolutely. You'd be like,
there are
"I'm
people-
done."
There are people that can down a 2 liter of Coke in a night.
Dude, like
I
there were
couldn't.
times when I go to the movies, watching a movie or whatever, and you see people coming out with their big freaking thing for a refill. I'm like, it's an hour and a half, 2 hour movie. Do you need
I'm
5
guilty of
liters?
I'm guilty of it. I will get a refill because I'm a cheap Ukrainian and I have to make sure I refill it.
Yeah, you're
What
putting it in
bothers
your
me,
Camelback though, right? So fill it
right?
up into your little package.
What bothers me, and this is back when I worked at the shop that was close to 7-Eleven, was obviously parents. And am I judging? Yeah, fuck it. I'll judge.
Yep.
If I see a child 10 or younger,
Yeah.
with a 2 liter Slurpee in their hand,
Yeah.
rocket fuel, and what are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Like,
You're feeding that ADHD pure rocket fuel.
oh God, did I tell you that someone thought that I had ADHD a month ago?
No, we're Gen X. We don't have that shit.
Oh, we don't believe in that shit. So
No.
remember we're talking about coffee?
Yep.
And I said, yeah, I could drink a pot and go to bed. And you're like, yeah, it's because you have, what did you say I had? It was you don't have a whatever to caffeine.
Dopamine addiction, was it? Or
No, not addiction. It was actually sounded better. Like you said that I had a tolerance to it, or I didn't react to it.
yeah, caffeine tolerance of
Non-something.
He-
You said,
basically you were I can't remember I can't remember what I said, but you absorbed caffeine and you broke it down very quickly.
right.
So non-responder to caffeine.
Non-responder to caffeine. Thank you. So anyway, we were talking. This person was like, "Oh, if I drank coffee after 2 p.m, I wouldn't sleep then." I'm like, "What?
Yeah.
How? Like what?" I go,
Yeah.
I could finish a pot that's sitting on the counter from the morning, have a cup
I don't
before
get
bed.
that.
But are you frozen or am I frozen? Did you just freeze? Okay. What happened? Did you freeze? Did
Yeah,
you
I
freeze?
lost it for a minute. Sorry, I totally dropped off.
Oh.
You still there?
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm here. You got me?
Yep.
Okay. So I looked at this person, I'm like, oh, you probably have ADHD. You should probably go see somebody. But I'm like, are you shitting me? I'm sorry. Not everything is autism.
Yeah.
Not everything. I don't have something. There
No.
isn't a thing. And I go, why is it that Jay is frozen or he was
Yeah,
frozen?
I lost my full connection there.
Oh, Jay lost his connection.
Yeah.
So, I think that we're quick to say, hey, I've got a issue versus maybe I shouldn't be eating this shit, or maybe this doesn't work for me.
Yeah.
And when someone jumps to whether it's ADHD or whatever, I'm like, you got to be, how is that your first reaction? Normally a person would say, wow, really? You can drink a pot of coffee and go to sleep? Cool.
Yeah.
Like,
so the number of clients I've had who have like systemic widespread problems, okay?
Mhm.
Pain, anxiety, depression, everything like that. I always ask them, how much do you sleep? And some of them will say like, 3-4 hours a night. Like,
gee, I wonder what the
fuck.
problem might be.
Like there's your problem. They're like, well, I'm just too busy. Nobody is that. Like, slaves aren't that busy, right? Because you're not productive at that point in time, right? So we want productive slaves. But they'll fight back, and eventually I start getting to the root of it. They're like, well, it's got a lot on my mind, so I get on my phone, and next thing I know, it's 3 a.m. It's like, so you have an addiction. Okay, that's
You're
different.
addicted. You're not.
So that's
sleeping.
totally different. You're not sleeping. You just are addicted. And I saw the most interesting quote about kids these days. Okay, that said, kids used to be bored, now they're anxious.
Isn't that interesting?
Right? Wonder what the connection is on that sort of thing.
I think part of it is the fact that no one allows their kids to be bored. Like,
Right?
be bored for a while.
Fuck, be bored. Oh my God. You know how wonderful it is to be bored?
Be bored.
I love it. That's where the creativity starts firing up, right?
And that's where you look at whether it's our Few Pyramid or the things that we have put in the kids' hands. Like, you're telling me you're having trouble sleeping. You have a supercomputer with all the information ever from ever.
Yeah.
6 inches from your face, and you're having trouble sleeping. Gee, I wonder why. And your kids can't chill out and stare out the window in the car.
My wife is having troubles. I can hear the fire or the smoke alarm going off.
She's
doing the Yorkshire puddings.
Fine.
She might have burnt the Yorkshire puddings.
Until you see lights outside and someone kicking the door down with an axe, you're fine. I used to be out of bed every day at 4:30. I am, but that's my habit, and it's not an addiction. But if it is an addiction, it's a healthy one. That's
what time do you go to sleep? What time do you go to bed?
Generally, I'm in bed by 9.
Dude, that's not enough sleep.
9 till 4?
No, that's not enough sleep.
Is 10 to 6 better?
No.
Is 11 to 7 better?
No.
What time do you go to bed?
It's too late. I don't get enough sleep. If I'm not getting enough sleep, you're not getting enough sleep.
You always look tired, though. Always one joke a show.
Always, you got to get the
gong. I gotta get the gong. Social media.
I mean, really, like you need more sleep. Like, we need 8 hours sleep, but that's not 8 hours in bed. It's 8 hours of sleep. So I had 8 hours in bed the other day, but it only registers like 7 hours of sleep.
Well, here's the thing. The 8-8-8 model was designed for work, sleep, and recreation. That was designed by manufacturing.
Yeah.
You work 8, you have 8 with your family, then you get 8 to sleep, and then you come back to work. So
like a lot of that was Henry Ford, right? He really believed that people needed at least 2 days off per week in an 8-hour workday. And
I believe that, but I think that this design was something that was manufactured that we believe 8 hours is the number.
I agree. Yeah. How many hours a day do you work?
Well, my day starts at 4. I work out. I come home. I'm usually on the computer doing something.
I mean, like, actually, like, I don't mean like work on podcasts and things. We'll leave that alone. Okay. Like, actually haircuts and
showing houses.
Okay.
I put in a 9 to 3. So 9 to 3 is how many hours?
6 hours.
6, and then
that's
probably
good.
a few hours at night. So probably 9 a day of work.
Yeah.
But I'm never in one place. Like, I wish if I worked in one spot, that'd be something. If you ever watched my video cameras, you would see something, because you're
always going somewhere. You're always doing something. Yeah.
But I change. Like, I will come back here. You'll see me go pull in my car.
Yeah.
go downstairs, go in the house, change, come out into my shop here. I'm wearing like t-shirt, jeans, like one of my gym shirts that I wear. And then you'll see me go back into the house, go back out, dressed like a real estate agent, get my car and leave, come back. And that happens like 6 times a day, man.
Dress like a real estate agent. How's a real estate agent dress?
A little better than a barber. Let's just put it that way. I'm
Not
a little
much,
more
so.
back.
Not much, right? I've seen how some of your real estate agents dress.
Don't compare me to those guys. I'm not even
Free golf shirts, and a pair of pants you got from Tip Top Tailors.
If you see me in a golf shirt and I'm not on a golf course, you have permission to slap me across the face. It's not a look for me. It's not a look for any. Like, it's a look, I guess. It's like you don't want to wear. It's like you're too. You know what it says to me if you're not golfing? I'll say it out loud. You're too pretentious to wear a goddamn t-shirt. You have to have a collar.
True. Yeah,
because I'm wearing a collar. So I'm dressier than you. Yeah.
So when we did uniforms at the clinic and got shirts done, like one of my staff, she said, "No golf shirts, no tailored shirts,
right?
Or no collared shirts." Sorry, and I was like, "Really? Like, why?" And she said, "She just doesn't like them." And I was like, "Yeah, I can get behind that." So that's why we just do t-shirts.
A well-fitted t-shirt looks good, and myself, I wear, my closet is full, like real estate me is a V-neck black well-fitted t-shirt and a nice pair of jeans and sometimes a blazer or a sweater or something over top. I am going to bring back the yellow jacket.
You got to bring back the yellow jacket.
I'm going to go. I haven't been able to see one anywhere, but I'm going to go talk to Laura over at Moore's and say, here's the color that I need. I need a blazer that's going to look sharp, and I'm going to bring that son of a bitch back from the 80s. You're talking about the Century.
I'm on Amazon. I typed in gold realtor jacket. Oh, well, you can't wear that.
Why?
Because you look like
a pimp?
Sergeant Pepper's band or something.
So here's my problem.
Hearts band here. So
I have to get a tailored jacket because I wear a fat guy suit that's tailored to a slim guy. I have a 50-inch chest.
Okay.
So I have to get a fat guy coat.
Yeah. You Mr. Big and Tall and get it tailored really bad.
Yeah, it has to be tall. I wear a 50 tall slim, which is a weird size.
How many of the realtors have, like at your Century 21? How many of them have a gold jacket? Does anyone?
There's one in the back room I saw.
Yeah,
nobody wears.
I know one of my coworkers, Lisa Latane. She always loved the gold jacket too.
It was a big thing in the 80s and the 90s. It's died off in the 90s. But here's the thing. I'm such a square peg in a round hole in this industry. I could rock that.
You should.
Just the irony of it. But I'll wear it. Screw it. I'm going to get one made and wear it. Like
Dude, if anything, you should make it just like
sleeveless.
Double-breasted, the whole deal. Right?
I want to wear it with jeans, man. I'm not that guy. Like I want to wear it like as a blazer.
Still look classy, I guess, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you do that, you got to get a vest too, gold vest.
God damn,
like that'd be great.
Let's start with the jacket and see if I don't look like a complete asshole, and if I do, that's fine.
Look like a
you know what? I'll be like you have one of those? Yeah, I got it from 1972.
Yeah,
I
total
love it.
pimp. It's got to be around.
You can order them. You can order them through Century 21. They actually have one, and it looks really good. But the problem is, I will guarantee it wouldn't fit me.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised.
I don't order any clothing online.
Have you seen the size of some realtors?
I'm not fat.
But you would get it tailored then. You would get it tailored down, right?
Get the fat guy jacket and tailor it down to me.
Tailor down.
What do you think? Do you think anybody does the gold jacket seem ridiculous enough that I could pull it off when showing houses? I would do it.
Yeah.
Why not?
Somebody I want thumbs up if a gold jacket would be good. Thumbs down if you don't think a gold jacket would be good. So
it's
I really want to get some people popping up some answers here. So
it has to look like something that nobody would wear, but they're like, holy shit, he brought it back. Why not bring
See if I can find a picture of it for you.
Oh, they'll have them of the old school 70s gold real estate jackets.
Hold on. I've got one here.
They were yellow, like they're like a mustard shit.
Oh yeah, like they were terrible. You know,
do it, Q. See, Bernice thinks I could pull it off.
I think you should. Okay, I've got one here. I think you could pull this look off. I think you could do it.
Add patches.
Oh yeah.
You talking about the elbow patches? Okay, let's see this.
Bring it up. There we go.
Is that an old C2? And it's got to be.
It says so. It's Century 21 jacket. All fairly. Century 29 ended the gold jacket requirement way back in 1996, but tried to implement it.
I'll bring that shit back. Why not? I'll be a walking stereotype.
Should the real estate brokerage industry combat this portrayal? Failed rebranding in 2008. Oh no, I can't get it up. So
hey, I'll tell you what. Here's the thing about the company that I work for. They're global. They're one of the only global ones. Like if I want to move to Mexico or Texas and sell real estate, I can stay with Century 21 and do it.
Yeah. Oh, you should get Zoot Suit style.
Maybe I should just put myself out, but be the guy that's like, you know what?
You need a cane, dude. You need a cane.
I have a cane.
A big fur jacket.
Okay, I'm not a pimp. Like let's not be.
You said it. Hey, you said you should.
I said I could bring the jacket back, but I don't know if I could do the. It's not going to cost you. I just want to be kind of different and be that weird guy. Let's get back on topic.
You should get it and rip the sleeves off and be like, brother, right? Yeah, brother.
Everywhere I go. Yeah. So here's where I think the world got dumber, tremendously dumber. The food guide. I believe that bread has been we destroyed what was once decent for us, and now it's horrible for us.
It was once an amazing food, you know. Like it generally, like bread was. It was
gold bracelets.
There was actually a book that I read. God, what was it? History of the World. World in 6 glasses is what it was, and it was talking about how different types of alcohol literally changed the world. So there has been talk about how bread created civilization, but now the common belief pattern is
okay,
the common belief is it wasn't bread that created civilization, it was the beer that came from fermentation of the bread.
Really?
Yeah. Well, what would you rather?
A beer.
Right? What would you rather? If you were a hardworking Egyptian building the pyramids, do you want a slice of bread or a beer?
Avocado toast.
Avocado toast.
Sorry, that's the Caucasian in me coming out.
Millennials.
Probably
millennials.
Avocado toast. Is that the most unsatisfying meal you could eat?
It's not bad,
okay.
but it's pretty unsatisfying, you know, as a whole, right? It's kind of like, it's just a little bit like it's got a little slimier, and that's kind of about it, right?
So, yeah, and the different alcohols, is mead in there anywhere? Mead was fortified honey.
Well, it's more vomit. Do you want to drink fermented vomit? Let's make vomit worse.
But that's what the Vikings drank.
It is what they drank, and it was so good. Have you ever had mead?
I've had mead, and
yeah,
it's pretty. It's not bad. It's very sweet.
Yeah, it is. It was so it was almost a joke at the liquor mart here in Brandon, right? Because they would bring in like every year around Christmas, they would bring in a limited amount of of mead. There was mead they would bring in and mulled wine, and I was always on the list for getting mead and mulled wine. And there's like 4 or 5 people in the whole city that would get it. Right.
It's like Jay on your shits here.
Yeah.
Like, why would you order? Did you like it?
No,
I guess
not really. I mean, mulled wine was okay, but it was just one of those things that was like very Christmassy that not a lot of people really ever did anymore. And so it was neat. And then the mead was just kind of neat. And now it's kind of trendy and kind of popular again. So it's not as cool.
It's Viking booze is what it is.
It's Viking booze, really.
Viking booze.
So isn't that a good thing?
It is a good thing. I think that
if you're going to get drunk, drink like a Viking, right?
If I was going to get drunk, I'd drink like a cowboy.
Whiskey or firewater, I guess, right?
But that's where your shot of whiskey came from, right?
Yes. The cost of the shot, the cost of the price of a, right? Is that what it was?
Bullet.
It was the same price as a bullet, right? So
you trade your bullet for a shot, and you usually need a bullet at the end. Yeah. So
here's a new food guide. I'm going to put it up there. I'm going to try to.
There we go. Okay, that
Come
makes
on,
sense,
guys.
Bernice. It tastes like something with sriracha sauce, or that. What the hell is that sauce called?
The one that we tasted last week.
Jayon had us at hot sauce that'll rock some life into everything that you got.
Oh, that'll put
It
some
was
hair in your teeth. That's for sure.
1,000,000 Scoville units. Throw that on your avocado toast.
Yeah,
That's
that was.
that's. It hurt me tomorrow.
So the Americans are really mixed on this new food pyramid.
Okay.
So some of them are upset because they said, oh, they tossed all these saturated fats on the top. But I'm seeing olive oil right dead center in the middle with avocados.
Yeah.
Right. I'm also seeing things like eggs and salmon, and like these are really good things to be putting in. So I don't know why people are so upset about it. And
Well,
also, I'll say none of you fuckers actually followed the food guide anyway. So what's the big deal?
who cares what it looks like? But here's
You
the thing.
didn't care about the last one.
Back in the 90s, it's funny. 90s logic. Olive oil and deep fried Twinkies were in the same category. And avocados
Seriously?
were equal.
Yeah,
And
I guess
avocados
so
were
because they're all fat. Yeah.
But we need fat to live. Like if you lived off lean meat, you die real fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
But some of the things they had there was treating all fats like villains, making bread the foundation of human life, putting sugary cereal in the same group as whole grain. So Frosted Flakes and brown rice were basically cousins.
Cheerios are considered heart smart. Right. And the reason they're heart smart is because they licensed the term away from the Canadian Heart Association, or they paid for the rights to use it.
When I was teaching hair, I was teaching the girls, the stylists, to understand what it is you're putting on people's scalps.
That's fair.
Okay? You should understand what's on your body and in your body, correct?
Yeah, correct.
So I brought in a box of Lucky Charms. I said, has everybody here eaten Lucky Charms? They go, yeah, of course we have. I go, and I forget what it was like third or fourth on the list. I go,
yeah.
Then I pulled out, have you ever used TSP to wash your walls? It comes in a carton. You have to wear gloves. Trisodium phosphate.
Okay.
So trisodium phosphate is what you use to wash your walls before you paint them.
Okay. I've never done that.
It's in Lucky Charms, and it's used to keep the marshmallows dehydrated.
Are you serious, eh? Yeah, so trisodium phosphate is a strong alkaline cleaning agent used to remove heavy grease, grime, and soot.
Okay, so, now look at the ingredients of Lucky Charms.
I'm putting in Lucky Charms too, as well. Is a common point of confusion, but is used in safe amounts as an acidity regulator for texture. It is approved as generally recognized as safe by the FDA. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's interesting. Like, and they say it's safe, but you probably shouldn't. But anybody that's eating Lucky Charms because they want to be healthier really has a delusional pattern going on their head.
What cereal is healthy? Don't say oatmeal.
I can't. I use oatmeal once in a while.
I eat oatmeal every morning. I eat oats. I have
oats. I can't. You know what? For the longest time, I was eating all bran. Okay.
Yeah.
And then because I was like, I put all bran on there, a little bit of milk and frozen blueberries, and it would turn into like freaking ice cream. It was delicious, right? And then I started looking at the ingredients, and like sugar and salt were the top 3 ingredients.
Yeah, like I make a Rubbermaid container full of protein oats every Sunday, and I have enough for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Right.
And I eat that like a cup and a half of it every morning, but that's just how to have it. But there are no cereals that are really good for you.
So what is the cereal that you would eat as a weakness?
As a weakness? If I was like, I don't care about calories.
I'm fucking going to town on this shit and I'm going to have a good time with it.
If I could pick the cereal and that's it, Frosted Flakes.
Seriously, eh? They're pretty good. Yeah.
The reason is because my grandparents only bought Special K.
Yeah.
And Frosted Flakes. Those are the only 2 cereals in their house. So
okay.
It's nostalgia.
They got some memories there. So the one that turns me into a crack fiend is Mini Wheats.
God, those are good.
Many weeds, right? And they're horrible. Like there's
Oh,
nothing good about them.
you know what is shit? Shredded wheat, the little hay bale.
Oh, they're terrible.
God, and people eat them, and you put boiling. Why would you put boiling water?
Boiling
On that? That's not
water? Like, I
butter.
think that's just gross. Like
Or
they're
hot.
not good.
Oh, Captain Crunch.
Captain Crunch.
That'll rip the roof of your mouth apart. And
Damn straight. Yeah.
worth
You'll
it.
be grateful for it, right?
Here's
Fruit
the-
Loops were another one that I loved.
and people fed their kid Fruit Loops like crazy. And
yeah.
in Canada, they're actually much healthier and better, but not brighter than the American ones.
Correct. So
'Cause
I
these-
actually, when I was young, I ate so many Fruit Loops, I gave myself a full body rash. So I don't know what's in it. It was like chicken pox rash.
Nothing good.
Not good. Don't eat that.
When I was tons of fun, and I describe myself as fat because I was 307 or 309 pounds of butter. When I was on my weight loss journey, I would eat clean.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had to go 2 weeks clean.
Yeah.
And then one day,
cheat meal, eh?
Or one reward
day.
meal.
Yeah.
One meal. And that one
Yeah.
meal, I remember the first time it was like pizza, and you can eat as much as you want, all you want. When your ass leaves the chair, you're done. You can't have some more later. That's it. Fill your guts. And
how did you feel?
It lasted about an hour and a half. My system, then I didn't know what to do with it. So then it was just gone. But the one craving that I had it satiated everything so well was cereal at the end, because then now it was every 5 days I was allowed one reward meal. Every 5 days, one meal. And it was Frosted Flakes, man. I would
really? Yeah.
enjoy it. You know the Tupperware, the big green puke bowl?
Yeah.
That one. And I just dumped the box in, and just
a whole box, eh?
Gone. And I hated myself and I loved myself at the same time.
You know, that was the old body of work, body for life type mentality, though, right?
Yeah.
You know, was that what you did back then? The body for life?
It was pretty much a mixture of Atkins and that.
Okay.
Right. So now what I know is that if I really want something, I really, really want to eat it, I'm either going to eat it now or I'm going to eat something shittier later. Right. Like if I feel like having chips tonight, have them tonight. It's Friday or Saturday. Have it with a movie. Make it a thing, not because you're bored. But if you want to have a snack with a movie, go for it. Have that one snack.
Absolutely.
If I don't eat that now, I'm going to go through a fucking drive-through tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because you didn't get that craving out of you.
You got to get it. Did you ever, like, I have the old version of the Body of Work video, EAS, Bill Phillips.
Okay.
Do you remember that guy?
I remember the guy, but I don't remember that video.
Yeah. Oh, you serious? Okay, so that came out in the 90s, and it is seriously one of the things that got me into the gym hard. Okay, because before that, you know, you kind of go with a few guys. You know, your friend knows more, so they're gonna teach you how to do it. I mean, well, they don't know what the fuck they're doing anyways, right? They have no idea, right? And then I got the Body of Work, and I remember it was a free video. You just apply, you just send away for it, and they'll send you the whole thing. So I got this VHS, and I freaking lived with that video. Like I watched it so many freaking times because it was so inspirational to get people moving. And I tried so hard to do everything that they did, you know, and you know, I actually enrolled in the first Body of Work contest back in the day, and went through the whole thing, did before and after pictures. And I got actually scored in the top 95% percentile.
Nice.
And EAS actually said, you know, we want you to be a personal trainer for our company, right? And I didn't, because by the time I got that, you know, we want you to do this, it was past the expiry date that I had to apply for, so I just never did, right? And it was like, fuck that, like that kicks a kid into overdrive when you're 18, 19 years old.
Because you're doing it right.
Right? You get a good company going, hey, we want you to work with us here.
Well, and it's amazing how many of these things inspired people. And I think that when there's no one way to lose weight. There's no one way to be healthy. Yep. There are a million ways to be unhealthy. Right. That makes any sense?
Yes.
Like there were so many fads that we went through. Remember Jack LaLanne?
Oh yeah. The juicer.
Yeah.
The guy swam Alcatraz pulling a boat.
Right. Now, how many people bought a juicer because of that? I have one.
I had
How
a
many-
Jack LaLanne juicer too.
What a pain in the ass that is to clean.
That thing sucked.
40 apples gets you a half a glass of apple juice.
Oh god, that thing sucked. And it's like, yeah, you could do vegetables, but nobody likes celery juice.
Nobody likes celery.
Nobody
Celery to
wants
me-
to eat that.
Do you like celery?
Yeah, I cook with it, but I'm sure I'm not going to drink it.
To me, celery is like if you want crunchy water with hair in it, that's celery.
So celery is actually an herb. It actually has a ton of benefits.
I'm sure it does, but it tastes.
You got to
like
have a lot of it. You got to eat a lot of it.
Why would you do that?
Well, you
With cheese, like cheese with peanut butter in it and little.
yes. So my secret actually is you make it in. I put it in gravy.
What?
Make it in gravy. Yeah.
So you have chunks of celery?
No, God, no. I'm civilized here. So you cook in a roast, like what I've got upstairs. I got a
Right.
big roast, and you surround it in garlic. I had you at garlic. So
You had me at
garlic,
garlic.
onions, carrots, and celery. You put it around there, and you roast it, okay? And you make the gravy out of all those vegetables. You add a
Okay,
little bit
that
of
makes
wine or whiskey or something, and it's like the best gravy you would ever get.
I do enjoy gravy, and I don't eat
Yeah.
it as often as I used to. when I
My
was
my wife's love language is literally gravy. So I make extra gravy and she freezes it in little ice cube trays for when she has lunch.
She takes an ice cube of gravy with her for lunch.
Yeah, yeah.
Jesus. So, does anybody actually like kale? No,
No.
nobody likes kale.
Did you ever see the conspiracy of kale?
Can you say celery in your language or in
I
your
don't know.
accent?
Celery?
I know broccoli kind of sounds like broccoli.
Broccoli.
Broccoli,
Celery. So kale, the number one, like the biggest consumer or purchaser of kale for like the 90s and early 2000s was
Okay.
Pizza Hut.
What the hell were they doing with it?
Because they had the buffet of pizza and they would use kale around it to look good, right? It was dressing. It was
Oh,
window
was bedding.
dressing. Yeah,
it was
bedding,
bedding.
right?
That's
That was the
insane.
biggest thing.
Kale tastes like I made a mistake and this shouldn't be in my mouth.
No, kale is one of those things that is not good for people with thyroid considerations because it's got so many issues with it. So it
But you
counteracts
get-
how the natural thyroid functions.
But you get an influencer out there saying, I made a kale salad and
Oh.
look at me now. And but you know what?
God, people were they were blending it and juicing it because it was healthy, and it was like it's got so many things, including oxalic acid, that was causing issues with people's
It
health.
makes it bitter. Speaking of
It makes
delicious
it
gravy,
gross.
am I understanding this right? Is Tasty's have 2 locations now? You're downtown. Is Tasty's
You're
open?
absolutely correct. There is a Tasty's right close to me where the old Benny's used to be, right?
Why don't you
And
do
they do breakfast there.
you should do your bride a favor and go get her a cup of gravy in the morning.
I
And coffee.
literally have got gravy upstairs. Like when I make gravy, I make a lot of gravy.
Do you blend
right?
it or do you have chunks of celery in there?
No, and you mash it up with a masher and you boil it so you get some of the flavor out and you strain it all out after.
Okay, potatoes good or bad?
Oh, dude, you're Ukrainian. Why would you
I'm
even bring that? Like that's not
I'm
a
gonna
question.
ask you.
You would
We're going food guide and we're going healthy food.
potatoes. I go through so many potatoes.
So do we.
So many. We buy them by the 20 pounds. Or
And
whatever
potatoes
it
were
is.
the enemy for how long?
What?
Oh, potatoes were horrible. They were
Who said that?
high in starch, high in everything you shouldn't be eating.
Irish sure didn't believe in that. They made
Because that's all they had.
Russians. The Russians made booze out of it. Like that's
Right.
genius.
But you couldn't go on a diet and eat a potato.
Oh
15
yeah,
years
keto.
And eat
Yeah.
a potato.
You know,
But a
so
potato.
for Christmas, I made mashed potatoes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the best mashed potatoes you can ever make are kind of a combination, is like a 50-50 ratio of potato and butter.
Yep.
And it's like
But what?
ridiculous. yeah. Yeah. You had to put so much butter in, right? And then you
God,
mash it all up and you blend it all up and you oh, it's good.
See,
Dude.
and I'm no better.
Dude.
I put bacon drippings and sour cream
Oh, that'd be
mashed potatoes
so
and-
good.
and dill.
That'd be
so-
so good.
Here's a couple things that make me angry at the way people were taught to eat. So, and I say this because I used to be a personal trainer. I still train all the time, and I believe that I'm relatively healthy. So, making bread the foundation of life, treating all fats like villains, putting sugary cereal at the top, and then acting like protein was optional. That was the food guide that we had. Have some
So
if you want.
here's
Have
an
some if
amendment
you
on
want, but
that.
don't get
When
carried away.
Ange took a nutrition course when she was doing her nursing, and they
Yep.
literally said protein should be treated like a condiment. If I'm going to treat protein like condiment, I'm going to use a shit ton of mustard.
Yes, exactly. I put sour cream and garlic powder in your ash. Yeah.
Yep.
Garlic makes everything better. Pretending fruit juice was basically fruit. Remember when 100%?
Oh,
It was 100% sugar with vitamins in it. Is
Yeah.
what it is.
so Welch's like little gummies that the kids love. I
Yeah.
got them for my kids a while ago, and my daughter was like, "Look, it's 100% fruit."
No,
And it's like,
no.
no. Look, it says trademark on it. That's their tagline. Yeah, dude, it's 100%. It's not factual at all. That's their trademark.
I'd be fair to say that the juice that's in there is 100% juice.
It's kind of like McDonald's, right? 100% beef.
It's a company that provides their patties.
Right.
Mashed potatoes and blend them in the mixer. Yeah, I like to
Yes,
whip the shit out of mine.
you got to whip the shit out of them, otherwise. It's
Yeah,
just
they
not
need
bad.
to look like cream of wheat.
Yeah.
Encouraging carb loaders for they encouraged carb loading for people who sit all day. Marathon
What?
runner diet, desk job lifestyle. What could go wrong?
Yeah,
That's
right.
what the food guide taught us.
But
to
so I
carb load.
remember watching a commercial and they were talking about the food guide, and there's all these marathon runners running, and people are handing them bagels and they're eating them as they're doing their race.
Crappy.
Yeah,
I'd be cramping up.
Fuck, like
Zero distinction between real food and processed garbage. A whole grain roll or a sleeve of crackers were in the same category.
100%.
Demonizing avocados while pushing bagels. There you go.
Yes.
We were told guac was dangerous, but a stack of bagels was balanced.
Yes. You remember when bagels were popular? But what was it? Manhattan Bagel opened up.
Yeah, you could go buy some boiled dough that's been baked.
It's like 320 calories per bagel.
Yeah, and then
And that was healthy.
Put some cream cheese on it. Don't forget.
Oh, there we go. Right.
Acting like vegetables were optional accessories. So here's the thing. Creating a national nutrition plan based on grocery store bread aisle. The entire bottom of the pyramid looked like a bakery exploded, and we trusted it. Foundation was 6 to 11 servings of bread past cereal or rice. Carbs are your new religion. Fruits and veggies were eat these eventually, and protein was be afraid, be very afraid, because fish was a problem.
It was a problem. You don't want to get that mercury.
Exactly. So here's the thing. The way I eat and the way that I've taught people to eat when training is if it doesn't look like it did when it was alive, don't eat it.
Yeah.
Which are your vegetables, your fruits, your meats. If it looks like it functioned as a being, eat it.
Yep.
Now, there's one thing. What's the worst processed food that your guilty pleasure for processed shit? Like you have it. You're not proud of yourself when you eat it. But it's
okay.
It's
So
not good.
processed food is a funny thing because technically you could say protein powder.
Okay, take the healthy ones out. I'm talking about the one that you're like, this is classy, this is not nice, but I'm going to eat it, and I'd have to explain to someone who came from a country that had nothing but real food.
Oh God, like any chocolate bar,
I think candy's universal. There's candy everywhere.
Candy is like I'm okay with candy. Like I'm like I don't mind having. Like, I'm not really a candy person, so I'm not really jumping up and down when there's candy available, and neither are my kids. Like, they like candy. Trust me, they're good little girls. They love candy. But they also know, like, no, we know we can't have that all the time because it's going to give us diabetes, right?
So,
but
the most
processed food,
the most lowbrow shit you'll eat, and you're like, I'm eating this.
Dude, Pop-Tarts are pretty bad.
God.
Pretty
How
bad.
is that ever considered a breakfast food?
I don't know.
Do you toast them or eat them raw?
I used to eat them actually, and they weren't ever good.
They're not good.
They were never good.
No, they're not good at all.
There was nothing ever good, but you still ate them. But it was like, that's not good.
No.
If I'm gonna have something that's bad for me, I want it to be good.
See, you do. Like if there was the lowest brow shit that I eat and I like it, and Bo likes it, she'll eat a whole can of this shit, is Click.
Yeah. Yeah.
but it's still pork.
Spam.
It's just
You know.
pork, like it's preserved pork. I
Yeah.
can a lot of salt.
Okay. If we're gonna
The
talk
most
about that stuff, I guess it's
the,
different. Yeah.
the most lowbrow shit that I like, and I'll buy it in the States, and I just found one at a store that sells like black market shit.
Yeah.
Aerosol cheese.
Oh, I remember that sort of thing. Yeah, like, oh my god. Like
I
that
love that
stuff is
shit on a wrist.
horrible.
It's
So
bad.
let me
Right there,
find
cheese whiz.
I'm gonna find you something that's gonna turn your gut. And this
I've
is
been,
well, maybe it won't because you're Ukrainian. So
actually
I
Velveeta.
this Velveeta's but you know American cheese is fucking amazing on a burger though, right?
Is that what
You- like
Velveeta
you-
is?
Yeah, it's American cheese, and it's so good because it doesn't break up. Right, it really sits nicely. Here is something that I'm gonna scare you with. Okay, like this stuff is like my crack cocaine. Is so Chinese. It's ridiculous, right? Oh, come on, here.
Is it a live octopus? Because I don't want to watch somebody
Oh
eat that.
no, God no. This is called fried dace. Okay,
Fried
so it's
dinks.
dace, dinks.
What
Jesus
the hell
Christ.
is that?
So it's deep fried dace, which is a type of fish from China. Okay, that has black beans in it. So it's cooked in black bean sauce after it's deep fried. So you open it up, and it's like kind of stiff and rigid. And the best way to cook it is actually throw it in a rice cooker.
Like mummified corpse is what it looks like.
Pretty much, but oh my god, is it good? And whenever I make it, like my wife and my kids are just like,
Just looking at the can, it to me, I would think that if you were cooking that, like if a foot
Look at
could
that.
fart, that's what it would smell like.
Yeah, you're accurate. It's like it doesn't smell bad. It smells like it's black bean fish.
There's some
Right.
times when I'm happy that I'm allergic to fish.
It's you can't have fish. That's right. I was gonna say I'll bring you some.
Oh, you could. It'd be quick. You'd be stabbing me in the thigh.
And there's another thing. I don't eat this, right? But it's not even that bad. Chinese.
Is it because there's like 1,000 billion people of you and you just got to eat whatever the hell's around?
Well, generally, it's the eat or die, right? So this is something that it's. I'll show you.
If here's the thing, while you're punching that up, could you imagine if we went back to eat or die?
Yeah.
If we ate just to live, would people eat the shit they're eating?
Oh God, would you eat tripe?
The hell's tripe?
You're right. It's like small intestine, the surrounding the small from a pig or a cow. So,
Do you eat
So
gummy
share.
bears?
oh, you share it there.
Do you eat gummy bears?
No,
Who here likes gummy bears? If you're in chat, tell me if you eat them, then I'll tell you something you don't want to hear.
here you go. So this is fermented tofu. Okay,
I'd eat that.
so the Chinese call it Chinese cheese. It is spicy. It's tofu and it's fermented and it's all mixed in this chili sauce.
I'd eat that only because I don't like tofu because it's like eating an eraser. However, I do love cheese.
Okay,
And I'd eat any type of cheese.
have you had Ben?
Is that stuff that smells like absolute hell?
Oh yes.
Yeah, it's
It's awful.
there's a limit to what I'll eat.
It's
I'll eat
awful.
blue cheese all day long, but the stuff that smells like, if it smells like, what's the best way to describe it? I played football for a number of years,
So that's what it smells like.
and our pads didn't get washed,
Yeah.
and the inside of your shoulder pads,
Kinda
that's
smells
what it
like
would
that.
smell like.
Yeah.
It's not good, and I
No.
can't put that in my mouth.
So blue cheese, I have a hard time with blue cheese. Like I've been to restaurants where they have blue cheese like in their gravy on top of fries, like a blue cheese poutine. And it was like, oh my God, it was so good. So I bought blue cheese. I'm looking at it going, I think it's smiling at me.
No, so they actually they put a bacteria in it when it's done. Curtis, are you still around? Because he's actually a cheese guy. Blue cheese, I like it. He'll probably tell us not to eat blue cheese.
It tastes so good though, right?
I like it on steak. I'll crumble it on a steak when I'm finishing it.
Right.
Like I love
Have
it
you-
on a big ribeye.
Have you seen this cheese? It is the most dangerous cheese in the world. Called
Is it fermented cheese?
Katsumarzu.
How the
I'll
hell
bring
is
it up.
cheese dangerous?
Oh, okay. I'll tell you the story from it here once I open it up here.
Okay.
Come on, share. So let
I
me
eat so
share
much
here.
cheese; it's dangerous.
This stuff is dangerous. Like it's outlet. So apparently, I need to buy a new computer.
I was gonna say, you're a Mac guy though. You're highbrow. You're like the gold jacket guys.
Well, it sure doesn't
So-
look like it right now. Looks pretty
In
amateurish
chat,
to me right now.
what's the most lowbrow garbage food you enjoy to eat? You enjoy eating? That's you wouldn't be proud of it. You wouldn't put it out on a charcuterie board, but you'll
Yeah.
sit and eat it in private. Mine's like Cheese Whiz.
Yeah,
It's
cheese
not
whiz
even
is
food.
gross.
Cheese Whiz is pretty disgusting.
Okay, why won't
no,
we
it's not.
share?
It's-
Here we
oh,
go.
what the hell is that?
Casu marzu
Azumar.
is
Okay.
Sardinian cheese made with sheep's milk. It's like containing live maggots.
Whoa. What?
Yeah. It's the most dangerous cheese in the world because you literally eat the maggots and what's in it. Like it gets infested by maggots. So the cheese is technically maggot shit, excrement from the maggot, and you literally eat it.
Who
So,
thought of this? Why?
Yeah, rotten cheese is an offshoot of Pecorino Sardo. So, and the larvae of a cheese fly known as whatever are introduced to the cheese. The grubs are allowed to grow in the cheese to encourage an advanced level of fermentation. One would describe as decomposition. A
Okay.
spicy cream inside the cheese with a very soft melting texture.
Can you
So-
order this online?
No, you got to go somewhere to get it, Sardinia. And when you're eating it, you literally eat the maggots because if the maggots are dead, the cheese is poisonous. It's dangerous for you, right? So eating the maggots is a part of eating the cheese.
So you have
And it gets worse because the little fuckers will jump. They'll jump at you.
So someone thought this was a good idea, and there's a market for this. There's a
I
market.
mean,
for it.
yeah, I mean, like this really comes down to starvation.
Know your audience, right?
Right? Yeah, you like people are starving and they're like, well, this cheese is moving.
Could you do
and
the? Could you
I'm
not have,
hungry.
could you not have the cheese without putting the maggots in there?
No.
It was put into a cheese.
Yeah, well, it's because what they do is they cut a hole in the cheese and leave it on the open, and flies come in and lay the eggs.
Right. So what if we just stopped at the cheese is made? Don't put the hole in it. I'll eat that.
Well, it's just pecorino then. It's just pecorino.
I'll eat pecorino.
Yeah, I know, right?
People eat some stupid shit, but again, okay, is that better for you than half the shit that people are putting in their diet in North America?
And there you go, right? I mean, like you got to look at it this way. This is really nature at its finest, right?
Yeah, like
Like this is natural.
I think I remember people used to turn their nose up when I say that I'd eat head cheese, like a lot of it, like a lot of head cheese when I was a kid. Okay, what do you think it is? First,
Well, it's basically it's the meat
Mhm.
that comes from the cheeks and around the head of no.
no. So what it was head cheese, is the word head cheese, not head
Right.
cheese. It got
Right,
bastardized
yeah.
into head cheese.
I thought it was just like the fats and all the little pieces of the meat that were hard to get off, so they just kind of put it together and they render it and they make it into
Yes,
a meat and you slice it all up.
yes and no. So what they would do is you would clean the animal. You'd have, and it was all the little bits of meat that you would pick off, like
Mhm.
that wasn't good for a roast or a cut or whatever.
Yeah,
And
too small.
Too small. And some would come off the cheeks, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Like, what's wrong with the cheeks? You'll eat the ass of
Nothing.
a ham.
I have nothing wrong with eating that. I mean, like that's considered the most delicate part of like a lot of things. Like when you get fish, you get fish cheeks. It's like everyone wants that,
Right. So here's the thing: a ham. You know where the ham comes from, right?
Yeah,
It's the butt of a pig.
the nice booty of the animal.
Right. So
yeah.
you'll eat the ass, but you won't eat the face. So
Yeah.
here's what they would do.
It's because the face is cute, right? It's looking at
Right.
you when you're doing it.
So head cheese, they would take all these little scrapings and then you'd
Yeah.
boil them. And
Yeah.
if you ever made a roast,
Collagen and everything. Yeah.
right? So you make a roast, and that jelly at the bottom of your roasting pan,
Yeah.
it's that. But my grandmother, she would cook it up, and she'd keep on scraping and scraping and scraping as it boiled, and it would become
Yeah.
crystal clear.
Yeah.
And it's just preserved pork. That's all it is.
I know.
With pepper and
I
garlic.
know.
And I would eat that.
There's just something about the texture that makes me go, ugh.
Oh, dude, Obermeyer's makes the best head
Yeah.
cheese ever, and it tastes like my grandmother's,
Okay.
and it's so good.
How about blood sausage?
Is it just blood?
Yeah.
Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, you take the oatmeal and you put the blood into it and you make it into a
Sounds like
sausage,
a-
right?
yeah.
With some of the pieces and scrappings. Yeah.
It-
Would you eat that?
Is it okay? Yes. Is it better for you than anything at a drive-through? Yes, it is.
Whoa. Have you seen how they make chicken McNuggets?
It's a paste. Okay, I was getting on the gummy bear thing. Do you like gummy
Yeah.
bears? Do you know what they're made out of?
No.
Pigskin.
I don't like gummy bears. I don't eat them.
Pigskin.
Gelatin.
Yeah. So it's rendered down, and that's what you got.
Yeah.
And
Jello. What's Jello's made out of?
same thing, bones,
Hoof and skin and cartilage. Yeah.
which is fine. But I mean, we have
Yeah.
food that is moderately, again, that's the process for that. But
If you make it, but that's the thing, you make it look attractive and people will eat it.
yeah, if I said, here's a cube of bone jelly, you probably wouldn't eat it.
Here, take this carcass of a chicken that we haven't crushed up and run through a strain or through a filter yet.
Then you got a nugget.
Right? There's your nugget, a pink slime, right?
And then you look at certain things that sell themselves as being a more natural version of garbage, like
Yeah.
Arby's.
Oh, you remember when Arby's came to Brandon and the fucking lineup
Roast beef
was
sandwiches.
crazy roast beef sandwich, and or which fast food place was it? But they found unidentified meat in it that was not fish
Probably McDonald's.
in the seafood. And it was like, this isn't good.
It's probably Red Lobster. They can put anything in there. If you want to go to
Probably.
Red Lobster.
You know, Red Lobster's actually like. Did you hear the story of the collapse of Red Lobster?
Yeah, it went banco.
Do you know why?
Why? All you can eat shrimp.
Do you know why?
All you can eat shrimp. I'm assuming.
Okay, so it was a corporate takeover. Okay, so the main there was a holding company that bought all of Red Lobster and separated the assets into real estate and the company itself. Okay, because they wanted the asset.
Right.
So the real estate companies jacked up the rent, drained the money out of it. Meanwhile, the same company bought the rights for selling shrimp, shitty shrimp from Asia, jacked up the price of shrimp during the all-you-can-eat shrimp times, right?
No.
So they drained the cash out this way.
So they killed their
So
own
this company was getting short squeezed on either side by the main parent holding company that drained all the assets out of the entire corporation and just sunk it.
You know what? Here's the thing about Red Lobster. I will go to a Red Lobster. I will.
Right.
You know when you feel kind of ashamed of yourself for going somewhere? Red Lobster.
I've never had that.
Red
feeling.
Lobster. Yeah.
I've never had that feeling.
Red Lobster be like equal to going into what's that shop next to Popeyes? They used to be downtown.
Popeyes.
That'd be like walking into the pleasure chest. That's how I feel about Red Lobster. It's like you got something for a birthday party. What do you got? That'd be kind of weird to get.
It's not for me, I swear.
Look for something kind of funny to buy my buddy. What is it?
Oh, I need the biggest inflatable you can get. It's not for me though.
That looks interesting. You know, you could probably use some accessories.
Well, where do you put that?
How does that work? Red Lobster. Here's the thing about Red Lobster. I would say Red Lobster is about as I like it, but it's about as authentic as Qdoba is to Mexican food.
Yeah, I agree. You know, like
It's fine.
you can go to Joey's.
I can't go
like
into Joey's because
seafood.
they cook too much.
Best seafood, so you can't go
I
in
can
there,
eat-
right? But I mean, you could theoretically go in if you wanted seafood or something.
I can eat if it's in a shell. I can eat it. If it swims, it kills me.
Yeah,
Backwards.
That's fair.
But I have gone to Red Lobster, and I'll tell you a story about Red Lobster Pebbles because you want to hear it, and you're listening, so you got to hear it. Remember Jesse?
Yeah, you can't get away
You
from us.
can
So you
click
gotta
off if
listen
you
to us
want,
now.
but Jesse and I from the shop, we went to teach a hair class at this big hair school in Marvell, Scientific Marvell. We went and taught a barbering class at Marvell. And
I actually know that one too.
there you go. And it was
How's that for weird? Eh?
all you can eat shrimp. And Jesse and I decided to go in there. How many shrimp are in an order of shrimp? A dozen, in case you didn't know. Okay.
Okay.
We both
How many dozen did you order?
over 10. That means 120 plus lives were lost for me
That's
to be a gluttonous pig.
That's a genocide.
It is. And I still remember that we
Wait a minute. Was that 10 each?
10 orders each.
That's impressive.
Yeah, we just said we'll tell you when to stop. Just keep on ordering. Just keep them coming. So
you wiped out a whole like generations.
I did generations of shrimp. So that's roughly 250 shrimp between the two of us. So
you've murdered more shrimp than like serial killers murdered people.
They wouldn't be able to keep up with me. So
no, that was monstrous.
And because we were also not in our healthiest phase of life, we were drinking Orange Crush with it. And the reason I remember the Orange Crush was because he had a little tiny old Jetta, and we drove back from Winnipeg in this little Jetta, and we were burping like crazy, and it just smelled like garlic and Orange Crush.
The whole fish or like shrimp, Orange Crush, and garlic
gut. It was just gross.
That's the worst.
Like you're cracking a window.
Oh my god!
But did I enjoy it? Yes. Are their biscuits fantastic? Absolutely.
They are good. You know, my girls will not eat them though, eh?
Eat what? The biscuits?
Like yes, dude. Like I made them here once, right?
Yeah.
Cheese and butter and biscuits. And they're like, we don't like them. And we're like,
they're dry. What's a biscuit?
This is all that anybody ever talks about. Nobody says they're going to Red Lobster for the lobster. They always say they're going for the biscuits, right? Right? That's all they care about, the free biscuits.
The biscuits, and the parent company to the most Italian restaurant in the area is Olive Garden. And the breadsticks. Ah, damn. Like,
so one of my favorite restaurants in Winnipeg, Spaghetti Factory, another one that is just like not exactly highbrow.
You know what? I've never been in the Spaghetti Factory ever.
Dude, what? You gotta take your kids there. It's like it's the best cheap meal you'll ever get.
Really? Do they sell spaghetti there?
Spaghetti and meatballs.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Add cheese to it?
Oh, like tons of stuff. But I used to go there when I was in school, okay?
Yeah.
Because it's all I could afford.
What, Spaghetti Factory?
Spaghetti.
Oh,
yeah.
Here's the thing. Oh my God. You know what? One of the worst things you can put in your body is, you're going to hate this, Jayon, but Mr. Noodles are one of the worst foods you can put into your system.
No.
Yes, it is.
There's a whole culture that disagrees.
Ramen. No. Like the instant
ramen
noodles.
Why are they so bad?
It has something to do with the amount of sodium that's in there and how it just kicks the piss out of your guts, and it prevents you from absorbing nutrients.
Dude, that's why they're so good.
They're not good.
It's weight loss.
It's strictly carbs.
I know. It's salt. Carbs and salt. I love it.
Did the Spaghetti Factory shut down? Wasn't it in the Forks?
No, I don't think so. I was there a few months ago.
Actually,
still open.
I think I figured out what the most lowbrow restaurant is. I got it.
Yeah.
Salisbury.
Okay.
House. Salisbury House.
Salisbury. Yes, Salisbury. Salisbury House.
Anything owned by Burton Cummings. But the Salisbury House.
That place is terrible.
Have you ever had a Salisbury steak?
Yes.
It's a burger patty.
I totally went. It is. No, it isn't.
It's a burger patty.
It's a nib. It's a nib.
What the fuck is a nib?
It's a Salisbury nib. So the one time I went there, they couldn't even give me a Coke in a takeout container because they didn't have anything. So they gave it to me a styrofoam cup, like coffee cup. And while I'm in there, I am not even kidding. There's this old farmer and his wife there eating the nibs, and he looks like Johnny Cash, and she looked like June Carter. And as they were pulling away in their beat up 1970s like F-150, you can see in the back it was like "Say No to Bill C." whatever, the firearm one. I was like, it doesn't get any more prairie than that.
Judgy McGee over here. Oh my God.
Oh, it was fantastic.
Yeah, it's a burger patty with gravy, man.
No, it's a nib. It's totally different than a burger patty.
How? How is it different? It's ground beef.
Different. It is. You can't call it the same.
I was gonna say,
like a Salisbury nib.
Did you take any of the ground I had here? Did I give you any of the ground when you were here?
The what?
The ground deer and the ground 50 pork and deer?
No, sorry, it's a nib. Okay. Sorry, it's a nib. Iconic hamburger served at the Salisbury House is derived from a Salisbury steak. Okay.
Okay.
It is a nip. It is not a patty. It's a
Give me the
nip.
definition of a Salisbury steak, please.
Oh, it's so what it basically is meatloaf cut into slices like bread.
That's ground beef, which slices
It's a
would be
nip.
patty.
It's a nip.
Oh my god.
It's a classic. It's a classic Canadian, like Manitoba delicacy. Remember,
And
there used to be a Salisbury on the North Hill.
in Brandon?
Yes.
I think there's still a Salisbury House in Winnipeg. There has to be.
There is,
Actually,
there
the
is.
next
It's on
time I
Portage.
go to Winnipeg, I'm gonna go to one.
You're gonna live stream from it.
I
So
will
there
live stream
used to be a
Salisbury.
Sal's where the Beaver Volvo is,
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
which is one of the most unfortunate names. Beaver Volvo, you know.
Beaver Volvo.
But
I never thought of that.
but,
Beaver Volvo.
yeah, it used to be
Jesus.
up there.
The spaghetti factory's still open.
Yeah, it's wonderful, cheap food.
There was a spot up on the hill, and talk about polluting yourself and eating garbage. I'm gonna try a spaghetti factory, but they had there was an Esso station on the service road, and there was a restaurant there.
Browns.
Nope, no. Down where the industrial stuff is, there was an actual Esso station with a restaurant years ago, and they used to have something called the Junior Burger. And the Junior Burger,
Sorry, where was that?
it would have been halfway between number 1 and 18th Street on that service road. So
where was that?
they had this thing called a Junior Burger, and the Junior Burger was a 1, a 2, or a 3 pound patty on a bun that was the size of a dinner plate.
Wow, what was that place called?
I can't remember what it was called, but it was this little restaurant.
Was it the pierogi?
Nope.
No, the Ukrainian
Harry's Ukrainian Kitchen? No.
Harry's Ukrainian Kitchen.
No, it was on the north side.
But right along there on the north side.
Yeah. So anyway, when I played football in high school, 4 of us decided we were going to go and try the Junior Burger and see if we can eat this sucker. And we all ordered the big one. So 3 pounds of beef,
the big one,
and a bun the size of a dinner plate, and all loaded up, and it had fries and everything. We ate this shit,
right.
And then we had practice after school.
Oh,
yeah. Let's just say the lettuce came through the face mask, and it threw up because you got put through the grinder.
Oh, what was that place called then?
It might have been where the Salisbury House was, maybe.
No, maybe it was the Salisbury House.
No, it was a different type, like the Prairie something or whatever it was. It was a different restaurant. But
how long ago was that?
1996, 1995, 1994.
Wow, I can't think of. No, I was thinking Burger Ranch, but that's out in the south end of town.
No, but here's the thing. What I'm saying is that they had the we had burger joints like that and restaurants like that you would buy these gigantic burgers that made no sense at all, but they were still healthier than anything you're getting at a drive-through today. The point that I'm trying to make is that we're feeding kids garbage on a daily, and we're wondering why they're having problems.
Let's think about this here, guys. I mean, I would arguably say if you're going to get a burger, the best one is probably Wendy's.
Sure.
From like a fast food place, because it's meat. Like it comes in slabs of ground beef.
Yeah. Like it's
they're not frozen patties. It's just beef.
Right. But I mean, the fast food and the convenience is what I think has done this, because we're too lazy to cook. And you can say the cost. You know what? I'll say bullshit to the cost, because
I would agree.
If you're spending $10 on a Happy Meal, okay, how many burgers can you make for $10? Probably.
Dude, I just bought 5 pounds of beef over at Sobeys for $7 a pound.
Yeah,
that's $35 for a 5 pound tube of beef.
Right. It's a
Swiss Chalet. I've never had Swiss Chalet.
You know what? Swiss Chalet is that silent restaurant that's there, and it's never bad. It's good. It's consistent, and it's fine. Like we went to Montana.
It's never bad. It's never good. It's just always there.
It's
right?
good. It's not. It's not like Little Caesars. Like Little Caesars, hot and ready. Is it good? No, it's hot and it's ready. That's what you get. Yeah. It's Swiss Chalet is actually decent. Like
okay. So if you look at Domino's, Domino's is kind of like baseline pizza.
Sure.
Okay. Like you can get better pizza, you can get worse pizza,
Yeah.
right? But you should be a lot cheaper. But Domino's is kind of like that's your baseline pizza,
Yeah.
you know? So where would Little Caesars be on that?
So Domino's. So you're saying Domino's would be a 5 out of 10?
I would say it'd be a 7.
Okay, so Domino's.
You know, so it's like nothing really to write home about. But it's like if you're going less, if you're getting less, like a less quality pizza, it should be definitely cheaper.
Okay, then I
than
would
this friend pizza.
I would say this Little Caesars would be like a 2, only because it's not the 7-Eleven.
Ooh. So is that better than Mr. Bones?
Yeah, Mr. Bones wasn't bad. It was cheap as shit.
No, it wasn't good. It wasn't good.
But if you need a quick one, you go to Little Caesars. That's fine. But I mean,
yeah, how many pizzas did you get with like
I don't
Mr. Bones? 4, 44, 44 or something, right?
yeah, you get a shit pile of pizza for like $20.
It was like 4 pieces for $4 or 4 pieces for the price of one or
Yeah,
something like
4
that. Like,
pizzas for the price of 1. But here's
Yeah.
the thing with pizza: if you go to, let's say, Domino's, Pizza Hut, any of these ones, I would rather go to Marino's instead of getting 2 pizzas for like
Yeah.
$35 at Pizza Hut. I'd rather get
Yeah.
1 pizza, massive son of a bitch, that's like that thick, where the leftovers you can't eat more than 3 pieces.
I totally agree.
I'd
with
pay
you.
another
Yeah.
$5 to have a Marino's pizza with a sour cream baked in and a shit ton of toppings, and that's a pizza. So
As opposed to a whole lot.
as opposed to a pile of pizza, you're gonna have to eat 5 slices because it doesn't satisfy you. You're eating crust.
Exactly. So like we get Domino's once in a while because my kids they love Domino's, and I'm like, really? What? Like, we can get Pizza Express, and they're like, no, we want Domino's. I'm like, fuck.
I used to work at Domino's.
Yeah, like, did
I
you?
used I
Okay.
used to deliver for Domino's.
Like they're not bad, but I mean, like I said, they're like you don't want to go lower. Really.
Here's the only thing I'll
know?
tell people when they're ordering pizza. If they ask you if you want canned mushrooms or fresh mushrooms, get canned mushrooms.
Always get canned mushrooms.
Do you know
Never get fresh.
why?
Because they taste better and they're fresher.
Because the fresh mushrooms are packed in the same dirt and shit that they were grown in, and we didn't wash them, dude. We just sliced them and put them.
No, dude. Like I worked at Boston Pizza, and it's the same type of thing. It's like because you can't wash them. You wash them, they spoil like in 10 minutes.
Right. So you just cut them up, and they were in the same dirt and shit that they were grown in, or whatever, peat moss. And that's
canned ones taste a lot better though.
Yeah, they're fine.
Like they're just better
on a pizza.
Yeah, I mean, real life, I'd rather die than have one of those things in my mouth, right?
Right.
Like,
but no, I think that we've traded convenience, and we've said, well, it's convenient, so it's cheaper, but it's not. Your time, you're home anyway. Let's be real. You're done work for the day. I don't give a shit how tired you are. If you can't put a meal together, and all you can do is order out, and you have more takeout containers than grocery containers, then you got a problem.
So there's actually a very strong financial theory, right? Express Creation is amazing, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah, it's amazing. It's a perfect pizza. Perfect pizza across the board.
Really?
Especially if you get canned mushrooms. Yeah, it's amazing pizza. But there's actually a financial theory that bases McDonald's at the heart of everything. Okay, because the whole concept is people should be able to afford. You can actually ask for fresh mushrooms. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but people should be able to afford McDonald's. So McDonald's was like that curve of affordability. Okay.
Yeah.
So when McDonald's started losing sales, that's when the economists actually started going, okay, we have a problem here, because now McDonald's is no longer affordable for the general masses.
Right.
So we have reached a point where we are in a recession.
Well, and that's also where, if you just saw this, McDonald's they just released a $5 meal, or they're doing value meals again, which it's funny because I drove by, I was going down 18th Street, and I saw that A&W had a $4 value menu. So I'm like, oh,
of course they did.
So one hits it, then the other one nails it, then the other one nails it.
Remember when we used to have gas wars? Now we're getting burger wars.
Exactly. And again, is it better? No, it's not.
Well, have you seen how much like an A&W burger is going to cost? If you go buy some A&W burgers for your kids, it's going to be $60. close to it.
Well, I mean, we went out for dinner tonight, and it was whatever, it was $100, but it was oh god, I was so full. The kids had fajitas. I had this plate of brisket and ribs and wings, and
Yeah.
it was lovely, and
Yeah.
it was fantastic. But I mean, Burger King went to a $3 burger. Holy shit!
Really, I know their kids meals are really cheap, like $2.99 kids
At
meals for
Wendy's.
burger, fries, and a drink.
At Wendy's?
Yeah,
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's the best value for a kid.
so cheap.
100%.
Absolutely. You know, like we was like Ange takes the kids to Wendy's, or used to all the time, right? Because it was so cheap, right? And I was like, fuck this. We're gonna go for a real burger. Let's go to A&W. So I went over there and bought like 3 mama burgers or meals or something, and it was like $45-50. I was like, holy, let's go back to Wendy's.
I'll tell you an interesting story about A&W, and this is where when I was a kid, my grandparents, because they get these coupons, like 2 teen burgers for $4 or whatever it was, so
Yeah.
they buy a bunch of them.
Back when coupons meant something.
Yeah, they buy a bag of these suckers and they put them in the fridge. Is that your glass that you're turning around?
Oh yeah, sorry.
So they finally increased the kids' meals to $3.99.
Oh, that's too bad.
It's still trash for your kids, right? But the
It's better trash.
it's better trash. Actually, it's probably a better burger. Yeah, I would agree that Wendy's is
It
probably
is a better burger. It is a better burger.
But my grandparents would buy these burgers, and this is where I learned some science. I learned that if you put a foil bag in a microwave, there's a flipping light show.
That's exciting.
It's exciting because I saw these bags. I'm like, oh, can I have a burger? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Put it in the microwave. So I put it in the microwave, and holy shit, like that ain't right. And that's when I got a hand slapped and get that thing out of there. This is also back when if you got your hand slapped, you weren't traumatized.
No,
Of trauma.
all of a sudden I can't have a job because my grandparents
I got
slapped
slapped
me
in
on
the
wrist
hand
and-
because I put a foil bag in a microwave.
Yeah. You know what? I did that once. Okay. And it's in my defense, we had no idea because we had plates, ceramic plates at my parents' restaurant. And they had some like gold on it,
Yep.
right? It wasn't real gold, it was like metallic. So you just think it's like paint. So you don't really think it's metallic.
It is.
So you put it in there. No, it's a light
It, like,
show.
goes-
It's a good time.
It's cool. It looks like a laser etcher, and it wrecks the
Yeah, it's
plate
really,
too.
that's actually really cool.
Why is that
It is
sound
100%
going weird?
cool.
Is your sound going weird?
I don't know. Yeah, very much so. Anyway, I got to run anyways. I've got to work in the morning, so
Okay,
I'm
guys.
going to kick off out of here, and we're gonna head her. So
Okay.
I've got to go eat some meat.
Yeah, your sound's all bitched up anyway. So, okay, guys.
Yeah.
Have a great weekend.